Well, good morning, folks. You're looking live at the Granny's Garden I Love You Jam. It's a raspberry dark chocolate jam from the Two Cookin' Sisters and available right here at American Countryside Farmers Market. And welcome to Fresh. We're going to talk a little bit more about that and this special celebration for this weekend, celebrating chocolate and Valentine's Day. But I want to tell you that coming up on the show today, we're going to be in the offices of Dr. Norman Bryan and Dr. Anjana Gupta, talking about dental health and wellness. And we're also going to be talking about some very beautiful new homes from GM Homes. We're going to be tracking a brand new home in the next several weeks that's being constructed right now. And finally, we're going to be with Jonathan Tuff talking about design, so stay tuned. But right now, again, celebrating chocolate, and Deb Alwine joins us once again from the Countryside Kitchen here at American Countryside Farmers Market. And Deb, the weather is beginning to break. And when that happens, Valentine's Day sometimes is right around the corner, and it all seems to be falling into place for us, and it's a perfect time to be celebrating chocolate, huh?
It is, and that's just what we're doing this weekend. We're celebrating chocolate. We have so many vendors that have wonderful chocolate items. From our coffees at Sweet Street, we have Jack Frost Fudge coffee, and Christmas is past, but we have White Christmas coffee with a white chocolate, so that's a little bit different.
You know, I don't know that flavored coffees were all that popular a few years ago, but they seem to be increasing in popularity, aren't they?
She has a lot of varieties and flavors down there. I was down there checking it out this morning, and many varieties.
Well, food is a very important part of Valentine's Day, and Mary Ann Leanhart Cross will be here. In fact, she was here Friday, and if you're watching on Saturday, she'll be here later on today as well, helping people with ideas concerning food and Valentine's Day and that kind of thing. Heart Healthy Month is a big part of the focus here this month as well, isn't it?
That's right. On Friday, the 13th, we are having Mary Ann join us with a heart healthy cooking class. And then on Saturday, she's doing Chocolate Madness. Both of those classes run from 10:30 to 11:30, and they're just $5 a person. And Mary Ann's a wonderful personality to be handling those classes.
Would it be okay, Deb, to say that she's a real sweetheart of the show Fresh?
Yeah, it would be. That would be fine. She's a real sweetheart in our Countryside Kitchen, too.
She is a fan favorite. I tell you, every time Mary Ann appears on the show, we get the fan mail. And so you'll be watching for that, and certainly come out here. If you're watching on Saturday morning, this is the morning you need to come out here at 10:30 to see Mary Ann Leanhart Cross. Now, there's other specialty items that are involved and some non-food items, too. Right, Deb?
Right. Well, I want to touch a little bit more on the chocolate because we're going to have a lot of samples. Our vendors will be doing that. And we have ice cream, chocolate Reese's chocolate ice cream, which I think is Miller's specialty this week, and mint chocolate chip. And we have baked goods and cookies and fudge and brownies and special desserts and chocolate-covered apples and red velvet cake from Clear Spring Acres is going to be their specialty, but then we also have the soaps and the lotions and the candles and the home decor and one-of-a-kind jewelry and music, and again, the list goes on and on. We just have it all here.
And for guys that are watching right now, sometimes we delay our gratification and our love for our spouses, and sometimes it happens, Deb. But if you want some great gift ideas, the really great thing that I learned about the American Countryside Farmers Market this weekend is the fact that those gift packages can be assembled even today, if it's Saturday you're watching, even on Valentine's Day.
Yes, I'm sure many of our vendors would be glad to help you get that just perfect, unique gift for your Valentine. So.
Dustin Mattern is going to join us here in just a little bit from Mattern's Meats, and he's going to be talking about what we began the segment with, which is the I Love You Jam and some of the Valentine's Day meals that they can help you with. But Deb, what about some of the other things happening not only through the weekend but next weekend?
Well, next weekend is our indoor yard sale. So we have booths that are available for you to come in and maybe sell. If you've started your spring cleaning, you might want to bring those items in, and you can call Sandy here at our office, 296-7827 for more information on that.
And another great thing to mention, and we've mentioned this a few weeks ago, but it bears repeating, that the farmers market here at American Countryside is a great place to be a vendor. And it used to be that, that wasn't always possible for people, but you've made it really easy for people to vend here.
We have in the last few weeks, we have opened it up so that you can come in either daily or weekly, and we'd be glad to talk to you about that. As long as we have some space available, we can do the tub vending.
Deb, I think that's a great gesture, especially in these times, to allow people to do that, even on a temporary basis.
It is. We've actually had a couple that have started it, and they did comfortably enough that they wanted to go ahead and become a permanent vendor. So I'd love to talk to you. And again, you can check us out on our website or give us a call.
All right, the website is on the screen. If you'd like, you can just go to myfresh.tv, and it's there that you'll find a link to the American Countryside Farmers Market, and you'll learn more about what Deb has just spoken of. And folks, again, the market is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The hours are from 9 until 5 p.m., and a very special breakfast awaits people that come here at 8 o'clock. And then some bingo happens, I think, on Thursday. Correct, Deb?
Thursday at 9 o'clock is our bingo, and it's absolutely free, and that's been growing. So we'd love to have you come on out and play bingo with us.
All right, Deb, thank you very much. And when we come back, a quick break here, and then Dustin Mattern to talk more about the great food here at Mattern's and American Countryside Farmers Market. Stay tuned. The American Countryside Farmers Market is your one-stop destination in northern Indiana for living well and enjoying every moment. Fresh meats, even buffalo, produce, baked goods and treats, artisan breads, cheeses, and much more offer you the kind of living well you can take home with you. The market's also a meeting place for family, friends, businesses, and shoppers. The American Countryside Farmers Market, located just off the 20 bypass in Elkhart. Come visit this week or log on to americancountryside.us. From the toppings of the two cooking sisters to the ice cream from Miller's Homemade Ice Cream, you've got it all here at American Countryside Farmers Market. And we're inside the Countryside kitchen right now with Dustin Mattern from Mattern's Meats. And Dustin, ice cream's very, very delicious here. Miller's does a great job.
Miller's does do a really good job with their homemade ice creams. We're bringing in 3 new flavors of chocolate, caramel, and peppermint toppings this week that pair up really good with his ice cream.
Always nice to have sweets on Valentine's Day, but I like the fact that you're preparing for those Valentine's Day meals.
Yeah, for those guys out there, or even for some of the wives that really like to cook, we're offering our Black Angus beef this weekend that we always have, but we're offering a couple more cuts that we normally don't have. Our steaks are going to be T-bones, fillets, ribeyes, and New York strips.
You've got a new deli down there at Mattern's, and part of what you're doing is offering Dietz and Watson compliments to the meal. These are really nice.
They are. As far as the mustards, we have about 17 new items of that. The meats, we have 7 heart-healthy meats down there, low fat, low sodium, so it's really good stuff.
And over here, my favorite.
Yeah, we just got these in. We've been selling these like crazy, but we've got the gigantic kosher dill pickles here now. You can pick those up from us anytime, and we've seen people walking around the market just munching on them, so they're really good.
I'm going to have mine in just a moment. Dustin, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Coming up next, Craig talks to Doctors Bryan and Gupta about dental medicine.